the landscape, as mentioned before, like if you want to reduce nuclear generation energy with wind energy, you have to require 1.3 million acres for making the wind farm. And if you compare with the Japan, it's more than half of the landscape, so we have to destroy it, right? No. So the benefit of the nuclear energy is what I've mentioned. And
Well, you say that according to Japan, you would have to destroy the landscape for solar, but it's not the only non-renewable resource. They could just build hydroelectric. And regarding the cost, what about the disaster potential that could be gained from disasters of nuclear power plants? That's also expensive.
okay, hydroelectric power is quite interesting, but you have to make a dam again, meaning that you have to deforest again. Deforestation, you cause CO2, cause many problems again. So what if the dam has broken? So many people could die too, not only from the nuclear plant. And I'm going to accentuate that later on my arguments. Okay. Oh, moving on to my arguments. The Prime Minister has focused on the Chernobyl case. Yeah, it's one of the biggest problems that has ever actually happened. There was the biggest explosions, many people died because of the old structure construction, but it is a key. So my argument is that we have to learn from these mistakes. It is a key to make us be more aware of what has happened. Now we have to save nuclear energy, and of course, with high technology now today, we can promote to make it more safety, something like that, because you don't want to let it happen again. So we have to try many things, try everything I had to promote, to support the electricity, the structure of the nuclear plant, which is so many ways. Not need to mention about that. So, and of course, without nuclear energy, our world will be in a sluggish, slow development. Okay? And you mentioned about Fukushima, which is a leak of the radiation. But the fact is that from the media report, no death or serious injuries from radiation. If you compare with the 20,000 from earthquake and tsunami, so many people died from the earthquake and tsunami, which is not from the radiation. Okay, the nuclear plant in Fukushima is quite high technology. The structure is teeming with the high technology, and they don't think about disaster. That's one of the mistake. But the main fact is that the toxic which spread to the ocean is not from just the only radiation that I mentioned before. The toxic contamination of the coastline, not from the radiation, but tsunami washing over the vehicles are mobilized or chemical toxins that. So, which is that? It destroys the town. The chemicals from the vehicles, the coal, the oil, the dark smoke, something like that. And of course, nuclear weapon, no need to talk about that because the Prime Minister never touched this point. We have to use nuclear energy to the positive way to make electricity, or else not nuclear weapons. Not need to talk about that. So all I have to mention is that nuclear energy is safe if you use it in a positive way. So in my conclusion, I have talked about the renewables, which is